This video is brought to you by FLOWER Magazine. See the description of this video to subscribe now and receive 6 copies each year for more beautiful interior design, flowers, and gardens.
It all began with Chateau Domingue and knowing that they were part of the show house, and I love working with them. We do a lot of projects with them, so I thought, how could we make this kitchen different than any other kitchen with just painted cabinets or stained cabinets? My name is Melanie Millner, and I'm the founding principal of the Design Atelier here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I design the scullery and catering kitchen. I talked to Chateau Domingue and to see if we can use their Pastelone plaster on the cabinet fronts, because it is a durable plaster and it's used in bathrooms. We've actually put it in showers before, and it's super durable. So we talked to Kingdom Woodworks and we tested it out and we decided to take a run for it. So we're super excited about how it looks. It just has this ethereal glow to it. I think the cohesiveness of the finishes just on the ceiling, walls, and cabinets, it just makes it just a uniform and simple space. I just really didn't want to overdo it just because it is somewhat back of house and working kitchen, and I didn't want to compete with the beautiful dining room that's adjacent to the space. To kind of balance the elegance of the dining room, we added the gold leaf wall covering from Holly Hunt in the cabinet that faces the dining room, and so because of the utilitarian space, we just wanted to add a little bit of just glamour. And so as you walk in the front door, you kind of peek through the dining room. You've got this gold, fabulous wallpaper, and then you can see the accent in the cabinet and the plaster to balance out with that. So again, we wanted to keep it simple. It's all custom. It's custom unlacquered brass, and because the flat panels of the cabinetry were just really super simple, we just wanted to make sure that we added something interesting, and the details make all the difference with the design of the space. I was looking for a fabric that was complementary to the hues of the cabinets, and we found this PR frame fabric that was just perfect, and that really kind of does bring the pop of color that we needed, and it just checked all the boxes. I always try to, we design a lot of houses from ground up, from start to finish, and so I always try to do things differently. And so kitchens are one of the most used spaces in the home, and they don't need to be the same every time. I feel like, if you can make them feel like a room when you're in there and you want to be in there and it makes you feel good, that's when you know you've done your job, because kitchens don't need to be they can be utilitarian, but they need to be beautiful at the same time. And so, a lot of the times we'll emphasize to our clients that, the kitchens should be a room, considered a room in your house, not just a kitchen. So that was the approach that we took, and the glass cabinets on either side of the hood that we put the tomatoes in, the typical thing to put in those cabinets would be dishware and glassware. So I love art, so that was one way to introduce art into the space without actually putting a piece of art, on that wall or on the hood. I thought the hood kind of stood on its own, again with the plaster finish. I didn't want to cover it up, so we just did something different and interesting inside the cabinets. I love Peter. He's an amazing architect. He really puts a lot of thought and detail to everything he does. So when I first saw the house, I just was enamored with the overall design, the quality, and obviously the details throughout are just typical Peter Block. So I was honored to be included in the show house this year.